Okay, now let's try this again. And yeah. Oh, bugs on the screen. Ugh, gross. I squished a bug all over my screen. Gross. Alright, let's see how this looks on my channel. Don't know how this is going to go with my new internet. This is what this is a test for. Seems to be running alright. Seems to be. This is what this is a test for. Right. Cool. I'll pause it. So I can just have a look over there and see if there's anything that anyone's saying. It's nice. And yeah, let's get painting. Let's get a painting. Right. I do not need that. Oh, of course, bugs splattered all over. Ugh. It's just not nice. Okay. Actually, I keep talking about having to start painting and haven't yet. Right. Well, let's start with, I think, this is the key to it all. Get some good old-fashioned really bad at drawing straight lines. Well, maybe that's a thing that everyone struggles with. Maybe it's not just me, but I definitely struggle with straight lines. Right. Yeah. Going to actually that'll paint over the top. Yeah, come on. There we go. So in case you're wondering, yes, what I'm drawing is the MacBook. It's not actually what I use for streaming. I do have one. It's my portable. I like having one machine for doing my main work on, which is my desktop PC, and I did have a what's the word? A PC laptop. I've only ever had the one. No, I had two actually. And my ex Jess has still got one of them, and my mate Jim, who's doing the music for Shooting the Catfish, he has my other one. But I don't like it. If I'm going to get a laptop, I'm going to get a Mac. It's just a nicer space to work in. That said, I'm never buying a Mac desktop again. So a lot of people who think you can't. You either got to be all one way or all the other. There's no middle ground. But for me, it's all for doing desktop work. You got to have a PC. It's just the power to price ratio is it's where it's at. But for when I'm on the road, I just hate using Windows with a touchpad and bringing portable mice and crap. I just want to do my thing, and I find that the MacBooks are a lot better for that. What color is that webcam? It's just kind of like a dark. It's just kind of a dark. There we go. That'll work. But yeah, I wanted something that felt homey, something that felt like it welcoming. And with the limitations of my internet speed, the smaller the video within the window, the less compression's going on. I think. I don't know how that works. Maybe. Just put a little bit of quiet music there in the background. Right, so next is the keyboard, which looks a lot like this. Something I will say is look, I use a mechanical keyboard on my PC, and I use a mechanical keyboard at work, and I hate chiclet keyboards. I think they feel terrible. So I was very surprised when I got the little 13-inch MacBook Pro to find that its keyboard, despite the keys being absolutely tiny, like super shallow, feels alright to type on. It took a little bit of adjusting to, but I've definitely come to appreciate the way it feels. So there's a little story for you about Mac keyboards. You're welcome. Right, now for this, I'm going to, what color is this going to be? Because I think, yeah, it's a shade darker. Oh, it's got much more of a slope to it, doesn't it? So hopefully my internet's holding up. I guess I'll know at the end of this. Last time I tried to stream something a little more seriously, which I think might have been when I tried to stream Donkey Kong Country. It was something. It wasn't anything that was like super graphically crazy or anything like that, and it was just dropping out constantly. I think it was Elder Scrolls Oblivion, because originally I wanted to have these like uploaded to YouTube when they were done, and but it wouldn't matter if I was animating or drawing or painting or playing a game. Like all of it would just go up on my Gokuman channel. But the video, because it was cutting in and out so much, like I couldn't do that with it. It was pretty much just this useless. Like this 1 hour stream I did was made up of like 15 videos. It was terrible. The worst. Okay, now for this bit. The screen, yeah, that's right. That's right. Starting to feel like a cup of tea, actually. Right, so no, that's nope. What's going on here? Got a gap somewhere. Where? Right there. No. Oh, look, where's the gap? I don't see it. Doesn't matter. Close small gaps. Save the day. Right, so that's that. Maybe it should be. Maybe that should be that color, so I can use this gray. Clean up a little bit. How does that happen? It's like the one feature they've added to animate. There's a lot of things. I think it was in one of the early versions of. That's too dark. That needs to be lighter. It's a feature that's been there for a while, but I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know what it's for. Let's see how the stream looks. Waiting for my laptop to catch up. Oh yeah, that looks alright. Looks alright. Right, so next is, I think, painting in what's left, just the keys, right? Oh, the keys are this little thing down here. Which I guess will have to be slightly darker again. There we are. Perfect. Beautiful. Look at that. So legit. Looks just like a real keyboard, you know? Just like the real deal. Right. This is the part where I'm going to make a fucking mess of things. I'm going to draw these lines way too thick and fat and they'll look shithouse. Yeah, that's going to look dumb. Oh, what if I just use a thinner brush? It's a simple solution. If I use number 2. Yeah, that works. That looks alright. That'll do the job. Dang it. No, Dan, just draw a straight line. You could hold shift, but then it just looks so mechanical. You lose that hand-drawn look. Maybe that's not a bad thing. No, it is. It is a bad thing. What if I just very slowly trace? Just trace it. Oh. Then I can go like this. Then I can go like this one at the top here. And then there's this one in the middle. Ugh. This keyboard's the worst I've ever drawn, and I've drawn a lot of bad keyboards. Does it get its point across? Mostly. I mean, it's viewed like that with the things, it should be alright. I think it should be alright. It's the space bar. Maybe I should emphasize that I'm actually doing this. Nah. This is the wrong color to be using. I need something that's a bit. There we are. That's a bit easier to make out. Oh. Alright. There's one there, one there, one there. Sure, that'll. That's a keyboard. Looks legit. That's alright. It's alright. Gets the point across, I think. It's gonna fill in. Go back to the thicker brush. There we go. A little bit of thickness up here. Maybe some more. Down here a bit. Some little stuff there. Bit of stuff up here. Rounded corners. Oh, I thought it was actually rounded corners, but you know. Okay, let's try this. See what this looks with this line across here. Go underneath. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Does look a little bit lopsided maybe, but I can live with it. So now, let's call this laptop. My laptop layer. So next up is Mr. Dinosaur here. My dinosaur toy is like a, yeah, that's pretty close to the color it is. So this is pretty much my desk. Laid out a little bit differently. Well, it's one of my desks. I got two desks, one for my Mac and one for the PC. And they're slightly different from each other. As you would expect, things have got slightly different tools and they're there for different, to be used in slightly different ways. I'm going to preemptively draw in these arms, and I'm going to preemptively draw in that break and these eyes and the smiley mouth. Gotta have a smiley mouth, it's important. And the whatever those are, whatever that bit is of the human dinosaur, what it's called. Thigh, calf. No, it's the thigh. What am I talking about? Just talking shit, Dan. Something I would like to do with these is have one for when I'm streaming at night and one for when I'm streaming during the day. They're slightly different, like slightly different color palette from each other. That's something I would like to include. There we go, that worked a treat. Those can be white. Get these for them. I'm going to put some cool stripies on this guy. Consummate views, consummate. Right. Now, he's got white fingers. I don't want him to have white fingers. We need whiter claws there. Like that. Yeah. Nice. Let's clean that up a little bit there. Get a little bit of color happening here. Like that. Oh, what? I'm still. Really? There we are. It's better. Perfect. He's got his little little pudgy. Actually, that arm's a bit wank. Looks a bit shit. Bit wank. I don't know what that means. I don't think I've ever said that before. Bit weak, maybe. I don't know about a bit wank. Right. Right, next. Clearing up a little bit of face there. Good work on the Bible. And do I want to do his tummy? Does he have a brighter tummy? He's got this weird grey patch on his chest, and I think I'm going to worry about it. I'm going to call that Leia Dinosaur. What's next on the agenda? Oh, the laptop was the next layer. We already did that, didn't we? Right. Next up is these three layers which have been combined together. And I can get rid of that layer, I don't need it anymore. Right, so I think next up will be these, which will be my social media books. So one will be kind of a red color for YouTube. Which seems to make sense to me. With my little hand-drawn play button on it. I'll do that afterwards. And then blue for Twitter. Yeah. There we go. That's that one. That's that one. Now I need to darken it so you can tell it's a book, not just a weird shape. What? Don't tell me. Nope. Just didn't reach the edges apparently. That's what I did. Live it alive. Perfect. And looks a bit wonky looking. Normally I wouldn't care, but for some reason today I do. Today's a special day. And then I just white draw that. It's the YouTube icon. It's that, isn't it? Something like that. Probably should have better. Yeah. Yep. Visitors from dreams. Beautiful. And then the Twitter one's the stupid bird. What does it look like? It's like, I'm gonna have to pick up a picture of the Twitter icon. Twitter logo. Oh, it faces that way. I was wondering why my drawings of it looked weird, because I was trying to draw it at work today from memory. And it's because I was right off base. So it's basically just that and that. There we go. Twitter. I think it's a bit big. It's a pretty thick book. It's a metaphor for how much more active I am on Twitter than YouTube. Visitors I like this visitor's dreams. Is that what my Twitter is? Yeah, it is. I'll quickly check how my stream's running. See if I've had any luck with it. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty alright. Visitors dreams. Did I talk about how I wanted to have one version of this for like daytime and then another version for nighttime? I would. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. I think it's an interesting idea. It's a little bit different. Oops. Oh, that's right. I've been in Photoshop all day. I forgot that I can't just do what I was just attempting to do. That's a little more. There we go. Nice. Yeah. I don't really put any extra lines on my background stuff to let you know what they are. Just kind of exist as is. I'll give it a little extra shape, I guess. A little extra form. Same up here. Sucks I don't even have to do a frame. Twitter, oh my god, Twitch. At the same time, it's like, I don't know, anything to differentiate myself from everyone else on there too is like a good thing. Like I want this frame to be the aesthetic of a lot of my stuff. This cheap, oh, is cheap the right word? Do I want to describe my work as being cheap? Maybe I want to describe it as a very homemade, somewhat childish, in a bit childish. Okay, books go on top of the dinosaur. Okay. We're getting there already. Very quickly, this is all starting to come together. I'm kind of surprised how quickly it's starting to work. Maybe we need the window behind it. Maybe the window would be a bit much. Maybe I'll just put like a nice, I'll put like a end of the table there. Maybe like a pattern or something. Maybe that'd be alright. I'll find out soon-ish. People might be wondering too why the laptop's to the left and not in the center. That's a good question. I think it's just so that you can actually see, so I could put in my little call to action things, my Twitter and my YouTube. People seem to be big on that stuff on Twitch, so it seems to make sense to do that. Anyway, okay, so I've got those three. Next is little Go commands. I'm getting rid of this layer. Go command. Character I don't draw very often anymore. Almost never. Oh, what if we get button eyes to go with his button mouth? That would be like, what would I do that? Hatch, hatch, hatch. So you know the button eyes. Is that how it works? No, it's. Is that? It's kind of creepy looking. Let's just keep them white. White eyes. Man, that short film. I think when I made it, I thought I knew what the hell I was doing, and I go back and I watch it now, and I'm like, what? Like I don't know what the fuck it's about. I put months into that film. I got no idea. I think And what I did was listening to a lot of Locust Toybox music when I did it. But if you ask me what it's about now, I'm just like, oh shit, I don't know. I wanted to, I don't know, kill off Kirkman, which I didn't because he's still here. I'm drawing him now. He still shows up in things. He's in the game I'm making. It's just no escaping him. It's been how long? How many years? Created him in high school, and now I'm in my 30s. It's never going to go away. It's going to haunt me. The concept that never went anywhere. Never made it. The character I just couldn't let go of. Right, so next is pants, which pants, air quotes. You can't see my air quotes, but they're there. I also never use solid black in my work. I'll use grays. I use dark gray, but never black. I can't remember why I started doing that. It's just become like a thing that I've stopped doing, and now I don't even think about it. It's just like that's black. I'm not going to use that. It's weird how sometimes that sort of thing happens. Right, so now I can go, no, that's black. I don't want it. You might be wondering, should I have a funky, weird frame for my streams? And the answer is no. No one seems to like them. I shouldn't have one. Oops. It's just hidden. Oh, cool. Your hair's the same color as the dinosaur spikes, Gary. Man, good work. Right, so now change the color of these to something different. How's that? I don't like that one. This color already is, idiot. Dummy. There we go. That works. Cool. Right, now I can get rid of that layer. So now I just need to draw the desk and then put like a pattern behind it. And then I think I'm good. Then I've got my frame for when I'm doing stuff. Maybe I won't have a day tonight because this is just like if the light's on, it's like this. Yeah, because the day tonight was going to tie into the window in the background. But if I'm not having a window, then there's no real reason to make two different versions, is there? So my table is brown because it's a table. I guess there are tables out there that aren't brown, but you know, I don't want to be generalizing, but a lot of tables are brown, especially the ones that get used for office stuff, like mine. I just realized how dumb this dinosaur's like bottom half looks because it's like that. I'd actually need to draw it, I think. Otherwise it's going to look stupid. Even though most of it is invisible. The trial and error of design. There you go. You can have those sorts of feet. Whatever sort of foot that is, that's what you got, buddy. I don't like it. Too bad. Got big ass toes. Probably. Oh, yeah, because they'll be. I'll need to put a second one in. Because it's going to need a second leg, obviously. Because it's a dinosaur. If he's only one leg, he'll fall over. But interestingly, the toy that I have that I'm basing this guy off, his leg does fall off quite frequently and quite easily. Yeah, so you can't even see any of that. Still looks better. It's like your mind knows it's there. I'm going to call this tabloid. Taboo. The book's actually a bit higher. I'm going to bring those more down in the corner. Like that. And then I can put in on the table. Oh, gross, excuse me. Some darker brown there to kind of give the illusion of something that's an illusion. Illusion of shadow. They're both facing the same way. I wonder if I can get. This would be just like the old days. Flip him horizontally, and it looks awful. But and his cheese back to front, which I guess would work as an in-joke, seeing as in a lot of those old cartoons, I only bothered to make one body, and that one body was often back to front. So the G would just switch, and at first people would complain about it, but then it kind of became a running gag. An animation gag, because I'm big on those animation mistakes that, well, they look like mistakes, but they're actually jokes. Double King's got some good ones. Let me just put that there. Yeah, there we are. Beautiful. So now, all I need to do is the wall. Now my walls in here are quite boring and beige. Which is not very exciting. I'd rather have something a little more interesting than that. Right, I just realized how small those books are. They are the tiniest books that you ever seen. Also, it looks weird having Gokman having one foot like that. I don't know, where does he go? Yeah, that'll do. Sum up my work ethic, that'll do. Right, so for the wall, I've got it's like a bit of an off-white, which I think is pretty common. What's something like this. It's a yellow, but yellow does feature in a lot of my stuff. Just wondering if it's worth putting some sort of interesting paper or something on there. Okay, pattern. Probably not, but it does look a little bit barren, doesn't it? It's gonna need something. That's why I had the window there originally. Because I do work with the laptop, literally right in front of the window. I like being able to look outside while I'm doing the thing. Watch the birds, especially this time of year. Like start of spring, they're all getting busy now. Oops. Give me that extra layer. What sort of pattern could I do? Oh, it's something. Whoa, that horrible gradient. That took me back. That's what all my old cartoons used to look like. Right. Let me do this. This might be alright. This might work. This might work, folks. Oops. Oh, I hit that camera layer. That's a new feature that I haven't had much luck with. I'm glad it's there. It's just something I haven't really found much use for personally, seeing as I do all that stuff in After Effects. My whole process now, my entire animation process is based around taking things into After Effects. There we go. Right. And my computer's getting a little chuggy. It's because of the brush I use has no smoothing on it. It's more information, gives it a bit of well, it's just not fond of it really. It's probably the best way of putting it. Computer goes, again with the dumb stuff that you do, Dan. Right, now, there we have it. Might lighten those a little bit. Make it a little bit more subtle. There we are. Save. Actually, drag it. I'm going to actually, oh no, don't freeze on me, you prick. Why isn't my Control Z doing anything? Oh, there we go. Good, you're back. I'm going to send these a bit more. Like that, thank you. That's all I wanted to do, computer. You can stop having a heart attack now. It's nice and simple. Keeping it simple. Thank you. There we are. So I can save that, and then I can go back. Oh, I've made these lighter, didn't I? Probably could have just made them graphics, so I would have saved a bit. Ow. Right. That's that. Now, for the final thing, I'm going to save that over my Twitch test frame. We'll see if that automatically updates inside my thing. Now I'm going to come over to my computer. Now the computer, I'm going to click on the stream. See if that updates. Oh, there it is. It worked. That's so cool. Right. Oh, I did it. Well, that's it for this test stream. If anyone watches this in post or if you've dropped in, I hope you've enjoyed it or learned something. I mumbled to myself. So next, I will try a video game and we'll see how that goes. So check back later on for that, I guess. Bye.